I am the Red Cyclone! Ah!
Hello, welcome to another episode of the 8 Kids Better Rice Fair podcast. This is your host, Louie Beans, and I'm here with Merc with the mic.
What is up? What is up?
Chillin'. This is our RedCycloneInc podcast about anything and everything, pop culture, and the world at large. Also, but this week is going to be mostly SDCC 2019, San Diego Comic-Con. Because there's a lot of news coming out of there. Just for information's sake, Merc, we just did a Wrestling Babble podcast. You can check that out on his channel, on Merc with the Mic, on YouTube. Also on his SoundCloud, also Merc with the Mic. But the reason I'm mentioning this is because there were a ton of figures that came out, and the news about them was at Comic-Con 2019.
Yep. So pretty much we actually did a rundown of the WWE Mattel toys coming out. It's a massive universe line and everything like that. So you can actually listen to that on the Wrestling Babble podcast because there's a lot more toys coming out. So I'll start off with Power Rangers. I've been on this cast. I've been telling you guys. I've been collecting the new Power Ranger figures, the Lightning collections. So they should. So one thing I noticed and something that they doing a lot, and I don't like because everyone has one now. I'm waiting for the Pink Ranger with the Dragon Shield too.
Did it happen though?
No.
So
like,
what? Yeah.
There's like 3 figures with the Dragon Shield. I'm like, damn, they just like everyone has the Dragon Shield. So one of the things that got announced was I think it's Entertainment Earth exclusive.
Okay.
Also, I think it's sold on the Hasbro. So anything that's exclusive is going to be sold on the Hasbro Pulse site. HasbroPulse.com. That's their toy site, and you could buy toys from actually the figures from that site. So they did announce that August 29th, their Gold Ranger and Red Ranger are going to be available on that site.
Yeah, and that's what, a 2-pack?
2-pack, yeah.
Yes.
I'm actually happy about that. So I want to pay $100 for this shit.
Wow. Yeah, you're right. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah. So after August 29th, it'll be available on HasbroPulse.com.
So you showed me a few that I've never seen before, though, because I didn't even know they existed. Did they also announce those ones that you showed me?
So the ones that got announced were the Wave 2. The Wave 2 just got announced, which includes Magnum Defender, Kimberly Ann Hart with the Pink Ranger, Red Beast Morpher, and Gold Beast Morpher.
Gotcha. Okay.
Funny note, Kimberly is the first female character of this line.
Really? I mean, well, this is the second one, right?
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Season 2, it will be.
I thought they would maybe add like a female in each wave.
I thought, because of the way it was going, I thought you would have gotten one of the females in the first pack too, like She or Yellow or you know.
I you know what's funny with the yellow one is going to be kind of a hard one. You might have to put 2 heads with it.
One of them has to be boy.
I wish it was boy, but one of them will have to be Aisha, and one of them has to be Trini.
Why not? Do it.
Like do double heads, put a black head and a white and a Chinese head, and we have Trini and. But then again, it depends on how they treat Trini's like face, like her family and stuff like that, because she did pass away and shit. So depending on how they use her likeness, they might not give her permission to do the likeness.
Yeah.
So that all goes into saying. So I'll just tell you the ones I pre-ordered, and pretty much those are the ones that are coming out. So they had like a closed out panel which they announced yesterday, and they released them. The first one was the first wave, which include Goldar, Shadow Ranger, Dino Charge Red, and Tommy the White Ranger.
Awesome.
Then you also had the collectors, which was the Red Ranger Jason and Gold Ranger Jason. Then they announced another set. So the series that are coming out that you're gonna probably see in stores around September, October, will be Kimberly Ann Hart, Red Beast Morpher Red, Beast Morpher Gold. I thought it was gonna be Beast Morpher Yellow, the girl. So I thought this series was gonna have two girls to catch up with the first one, because again, there's no really female Rangers, which is kind of fucked up if you're a female and you kind of want the girls.
Mm-hmm.
No, like again, because kids buy these to play with as well. So I'm like, you might want to make both anyway. But it's gonna be the gold Beast Morpher and then Magnum Defender, which I'm actually really excited about because he looks really dope. And then they announced Tommy, the Green Ranger. He's coming in the 2-pack with a putty.
That one is awesome. I mean, I have to, wait, is that in the same sets as the red and gold? So it'll be at the same price point, or it'll be at a different price point?
It's $40.
Oh, okay.
So it's like buying two figures.
Okay, cool.
Which is not bad. I pre-ordered all of them already. I pre-ordered the 4 figures on Amazon because of the free shipping.
Oh yeah, that's really smart.
And then I pre-ordered on the Hasbro Pulse, the green and putty.
Cool. Do they have any type of discount codes for like SDCC or anything like that?
Not really. It's pre-order anyway. But they did charge regular price. They didn't they didn't try to charge you, overcharge you or anything like that. Okay. And I got free shipping off of it, so that works.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But I know Entertainment Earth, entertainmentearth.com, they were selling it by case. So they're selling it for $159.99. But the reason why they're selling $159.99 because they're selling you the case. They're not selling you like each individual figure. They're selling whatever is in the case. So the case will include three red Beast Morpher, three yellow, 3 gold Beast Morpher, 1 pink Kimberly, 2 pink Kimberlys, it's 1 Kimberly and 1 Magnum Defender. Okay. That's how the cases are set.
Gotcha. So if you order the case, there's no chase for you, right? It's just you get everything.
There's no chase in the line.
Okay, cool.
The Black Ranger with the gold shield is a Walgreens exclusive, so who knows when that fucking is gonna come out? And then Walgreens is terrible with exclusives. Why do they keep giving Walgreens exclusives? Stop that shit.
Okay, do they operate only in select cities too?
No, Walgreens is all. See, in New York City, Rain Reed and Walgreens are just one and the same.
So we don't have to worry, but they don't
outside.
No, I'm asking, like, with us, they're bad because it's like they don't really carry figures that much, do they?
Oh, actually, not all of them do.
They do.
Well, yeah, I'd be catching like WWE figures in these damn Walgreens. That's where I would find a lot of them.
Okay.
But so yeah, they all have a toy section now, so they do actually sell them. It's just the fact that the time when they actually get these exclusives, it'll be like 2 years from now, when they came out like maybe last month.
Oh, okay, that's what you mean. See, oh, damn.
So I honestly, I'd never seen the exclusive Shawn Michaels in the store at all. It was a pop.
I was gonna ask, where could you even go to find out the release date though?
They don't have a release date.
Oh,
they said sometime in October.
Damn. All right.
What I put in my mind, it was like, yo, if I actually find someone that's pre-ordering, I'll pre-order 2 and I'll grab 1 for you.
Oh, okay, I see. That makes sense.
Because I know that's the one you want.
Yeah, true.
So I was like, all right, I'll see that. So that one's a Walgreens exclusive. I hate Walgreens exclusive. Again, I just explained it. But like outside of New York, Walgreens is just Walgreens. And New York, we have Dwayne Reed and Walgreens, and they all one and the same.
Yeah, so that makes sense. I mean, I just thought that they only really were very select with carrying figures. I didn't know it was all of them. Okay.
Yeah, they all have a little. It might not be as big as the others, but they all have a nice little toy section.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Because they do good with toys. They actually sell. Like, I like it is the fact that maybe last minute gift. My kid wants a Spider-Man figure. I could probably go there and probably find a Spider-Man figure. or something like that. It's actually pretty
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
And then what else? They announced the White Ranger helmet. That's gonna be kind of a replica helmet, and you can actually put it on.
See, I was just about to say, are they the first ones to make these wearable? Because damn it, everybody makes helmets and you can't wear them.
Yeah.
So
I think the green and red you was able to put on. It's just that it was hard to see through them.
oh no, I don't mean that. Because remember the MK11 came with a scorpion head,
Yeah.
but you couldn't put it on because it was basically just a mask. Like, listen,
Yeah.
could have wore it. Halo,
Exactly.
remember back in the day,
Yeah.
pictures of cats with a Halo helmet on, but no human being could wear that helmet, you know? So I'm like, all right.
Like my head is not square.
Exactly. So, good. Cool.
So those are the Power Ranger stuff that I pre-ordered. And
Wait. Now, the helmet, do they have a kit to put together a really accurate outfit or no?
Not yet.
Because that would be actually a really good idea.
Because what I've been hearing is that they're actually gonna start selling the full costumes.
Mm-hmm.
That was something they mentioned when Hasbro first took it, that they brought a few of the costumes on, and then they did that they might be for retail, which was the Beast Morphers was gonna be the first ones to do it.
Yes. Okay.
Which I was like, Beast Morphers really? Like I thought you would probably start with the Mighty Morphins because that's the most iconic one. But maybe they'll have like the Red Ranger at least.
Well, which one's the most recent one on TV?
Beast Morphers.
I guess that's why.
Yeah.
Maybe they want to catch the younger fans because that's probably who's watching right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. But I'm actually happy with the figures. I think the figures actually look cool. My only gripe I have with the Green Ranger putty one is I wanted a different head.
What it's supposed to be going for a period, right?
Yeah.
Because that looks like, is that the first appearance? Maybe it's supposed to be the first appearance of the Z putty, or is that a regular putty?
That's a regular putty.
Okay, no, it's not. It's not even what I thought. Because also, do you know if there's one of these? Did any collection ever do the generics? I always wondered that. Really.
Like the generic, like the putties.
Like every Super Sentai, yeah, their putty equivalent.
Some of them did. I know Zeo did with the robots. I know.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that. They're like the first one to pop into my head.
Yeah, I know they did it. I know Space had theirs. Which they actually look cool. Yeah, some of them they'll release one version of them. They won't release a couple of versions of them.
Oh, okay. So there's no hope of getting a Z putty. Damn it.
Maybe. There's a chance, but you wanna know why? Because I could see them making making it a special thing because right now in the comic book, the Boom Studios, they are going into Lord Zed's story.
Oh, so they're gonna be showing up as enemies and stuff. Okay.
That was another thing off of Power Rangers that they showed was the Omega helmets. So in the comic book, instead of them going to a peace treating Jason Trini and Zack, they become their own Rangers.
Yeah.
Or the Omega Rangers.
Now, that's supposed to be a different power level of Ranger.
Yeah, they just go. They still have the power, and I guess they combined it with something else, and they have their own powers now. Mm-hmm. So they're kind of the protectors of the grid now.
Okay. And in that series, when you're a protector of the grid, do you get like your own do you get a different Zord, or are you still able?
I do not know if they have their own Zords. They have not mentioned it or showed it yet, so I'm not 100% sure. Most likely they are going to get their own, but they haven't shown anything yet. They just showed the costumes, and they did show the helmets. I'm not crazy about the helmets. I say the Black Ranger one looks the best because the gold and black kind of goes good together. The Red Ranger is just too much on the helmet. The Yellow Ranger is just again too much shit on the helmet. Yeah. But those are going to be brand new Rangers made by Boom Studios.
Oh wow! And do they include that into the official canon?
Yeah, because not the I don't think they're going to connect it to the TV anytime soon. But the Boom Studio comic, instead of them going that way, they became Rangers on their own, and Rocky, Adam, and Aisha take over for them as the Red Yellow.
You know, it's making me laugh is all this Steve Cardenas love.
I know.
His character,
why I love I know. We've been trying to forget Steve Cardenas.
No, man, he was straddled with being a replacement for Jason that nobody wanted. But
nobody wanted. Nobody asked for it either.
Nobody asked for it. But listen, wasn't that bad?
Yeah, it was.
Oh shit! All right.
You've seen the Pachinko episode.
Yeah, I have. I mean, a lot of these I have. Actually, I should go watch along with you and Tommy for a lot of these because I know a lot of them I have seen, but I don't remember them.
Yeah,
like, frame for frame because some of them were actually really bad.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Don't make me do that. Don't make me wish bad things against this man.
We don't wish bad things, but we kind of just want like one shot in the stomach to him. Just one.
No, what are you talking about? By who?
By me.
Oh, okay.
Because I got to deal with his terrible acting.
At least he's not the kid.
Yes. You know what? As I go through this and when we say Rocky was not the worst. They have been worse. No, he wasn't. But he is as bad because just the fact that I think it's more the fact that he had big shoes to fill with Jason. And then he has even bigger shoes to fill with Geki.
No, yeah.
Geki's the fucking truth. Geki's the truth.
You're right.
Geki's he's the best leader out of every single one.
Still the standard, man. Come on.
He's slap-a-putty.
Sure though.
Oh man. But it goes to the point is the fact that I think is more the fact that he was the Red Ranger. I think if Rocky would have came in as the Blue Ranger CO, I think I would have accepted him more. But he came in as the Red Tyrannosaurus Ranger, and that really pissed me off.
It's just messed up. Okay, what was the official story for the original three leaving? Was it a contract thing, or was it like they had to go?
It was they had a lot of issues with money wise. They all wanted a raise. They weren't getting a raise, but they were making so much money off of merchandise and things like that. But they didn't want to give them money, so it was a big money issue.
Okay, I got you. So, I mean, it wasn't his fault. Damn it! Don't blame him.
I blame him.
Yeah. And you see the Red Ranger's coming back for a thing. What's that about? Like he's coming back for an episode?
Yeah, I was gonna get into that.
Okay.
So
you say that.
So the Omega helmets are cool. I gotta check them out. I'll send pictures. You can probably send links of it. Mm-hmm. But they did show those. They showed a preview of. I can't wait for it. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers teaming up with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the comic.
And it's going to be a completely new thing, or are they going to pick up from anywhere?
No, because remember in the show it was Space that teamed up with them.
Yeah. Right. Oh, wow, it wasn't yeah, it's true.
And we got Venus de Milo.
Well, hold on. Are they bringing her back?
No. We don't talk
I don't know how to feel about that.
I'm happy.
Look, no, hold on. Wait. Look, if they do it right, you can accept any turtle. That's what I'm saying. It kind of feels bad now knowing that she'll be lost forever in time in a bad show.
I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm very much accepting that.
Watch.
I'm interested in a new girl though.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, watch, in 5 years somebody's gonna make her dope. She's gonna come back as an evil ninja or something. Watch. That's what happens. Yeah, she breaks the mold. Why does that turtle have human breasts? I don't.
Got big titties.
Like it doesn't make any sense.
There's way too big titties there.
That had to be somebody's dream. Like, what? I just wanted to put breasts on a Ninja Turtle suit.
We had to make her a girl, so we needed titties.
Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you can identify them a different way. She had a different voice. Jesus, it's not like she sounded like Donatello.
And she was thinner.
And she was a thinner turtle. And they gave her a. Not even today, really, because it wasn't even that feminine a color either. It was. That's probably the most impressive part was they didn't jump straight to pink.
Yeah.
They went to light blue. Mm-hmm. So, and
she kind of had a feminine figure. Like she was more.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like you didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
It doesn't make because when you think about it for real, it doesn't make. Female turtles don't look like female humans. Yeah. Ninja turtles don't really look like men either. Yes, they have the upright, walk on 2 feet type of thing, but they don't even really look like people.
Yeah.
I'm saying, yeah, weird.
So yeah. So they mentioned that. I'm excited for it because this is the first time they team up with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So you're gonna see the Turtles Heroes on the Half show with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So I'm a little excited for that. The cover looks pretty badass. And then also now we go in Beast Morphers showed a trailer of what's coming up in the second season, and Lord and behold, we got Jason back.
Yes, and so I don't know how to feel about that because I haven't seen it.
So
Yet.
so me and Tommy like, yeah, damn dude, you fat.
Did they show a trailer?
Yeah, he's in the trailer.
He's in the trailer. Oh, all right.
And I was like, God damn, Jason, you should have kept the beard. At least it didn't make you look that bad.
Yeah, that's what I saw. The image was the fresh face.
Yeah.
I didn't know when it was done. I'm like, how old is
and he had like the same red shirt he had in Forever Red episode.
Really?
I know. I'm just stating that it looks like the same red shirt that he had on. I wouldn't be surprised. But
legacy clothing.
But it's supposed to be a huge team up with Beast Morphers, Dino Thunder, Dino Charge, and Mighty Morphin.
Okay, cool.
So I hope it's good. I know a lot of the cast of Dino Thunder is not coming back, so I'm not sure how big of a role they're gonna have. But let's see what it does. I hope it's a good episode. The original, again, everyone loves Tommy, but Jason was the original leader, and he's always been beloved by all the fans in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
I'll put it this way: after watching Zoo Ranger,
yeah,
I see a little bit. Because we were just talking about the leader, the way he acted, I kind of get it more now.
Yeah.
Because when I was younger, I thought it was like, yo, he really just keeps saying things in like really monotone. You gotta get, like the way they acted, the way it was specific to him, the way he would almost militantly state everything he said.
Yeah.
And I get it because Geki was like that type of character, but it just didn't translate too good.
Yeah.
But I didn't hate him. He was cool.
I didn't hate him either.
He was cool.
So yeah, we got that coming. It starts back up on September, I think. Other news, they showed gameplay footage of Marvel Avengers, and it's actually getting.
From Power Rangers, did you get to see the additions in the story mode?
No.
Yeah, they actually put a little something for the last few characters they put in.
I did not. All I know is the last characters they added was Trey.
One of those. What type of Pink Ranger was that?
It was the Time Force Pink.
Yeah.
Jen, and it was Trey of Typhuria, Gold Ranger.
Okay.
And then Lord Zed's supposed to come too. Did
I mention what his super looks like? He drops a pyramid on you?
Yes, we said that on the last cast.
Yeah, so yeah, you gotta...
Pyramidas.
It's hilarious.
Pyramidas.
Oh! Is that... I don't want to spoil anything else in the news, but Transformers is going nuts.
Yeah?
Hasbro's going nuts.
I haven't see the Transformers stuff, so what you got?
They're making a giant Unicron.
About time! How big? He better be like a 3-year-old child size.
He's like that tall. He's like 2 feet, between 2 and 3 feet tall.
Yeah. And
he's like, it's like $500 for like this huge.
They attempted it before.
It looks good though. It looks good.
Right.
It looks aesthetically accurate. I believe he has a transforming function and everything. It's wow.
Because I heard they brought him back in the new show too. So.
Oh, see, I didn't even know there was a new Transformers.
Yeah, it's been running for a while. I heard it was really good too.
Okay, so it's the same series I thought of. I just thought it already ended. See, I didn't know.
See, I heard it was actually really good, and I heard someone. I know Samoa Joe did a voice for it.
Cool.
And I don't know which Transformer, but I know he was in the show.
I think he was one of the dinosaurs. I think
he was.
I think he was one of the dinosaurs. One of the what are they called in that universe?
Dinobots.
I think he was a Dinobot. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. But yeah, it looks. I hope. I heard the show was really good, but their figures are. Hasbro has been doing really good with the Transformers figures. Like I'd be looking at them, I just don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
I know what you mean. You start looking at because you showed me what was the name of the company? Hot Toys.
Yeah.
When you showed me that, I saw 3 minutes into the video. I'm like, yeah, I can't watch this whole thing. You sitting there like, oh, I can get this one.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that one. I can get that. No, I got it. I was looking at the Diamond Select thing for some of the figures, like the bigger figures they have from Marvel.
Yeah.
And those are awesome. They have like a new X-Force Deadpool.
Okay.
And a Captain Marvel, which is pretty cool.
Cool.
I think the Deadpool's like 12-inch, and Marvel, I think she's 10.
Yeah.
Because you can see when they're showing, the guy showing the box, and they just clearly one is smaller than the other. But like, I know that's more collector purposes.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna play it though.
And they're dope. They look beautiful.
Yeah, like super high detail. Do you know if I've seen that before though? Did another company release? Oh, it was a statue. I'm thinking of
statues. Yeah.
Thinking of the X-Force Deadpool statue. Yes.
Yeah.
No. They didn't do the new ones that are softer. Oh, okay. I like those. They remind me. See that one. I think it says in the box. What is it like? There's something called PX on it. I guess for you to preview it. But like that type of figure, the plastic one, they remind me specifically of like there was a series of Devil May Cry figures that came out a few years ago.
Okay.
Specifically when Devil May Cry 4 came out. So there was a Dante from 3, a Virgil from 3, but then they also made Dante from 4, and they made Nero.
Okay.
And they're softer, but they're still pretty highly detailed. And I think that's exactly what these remind me of. So that's cool. All right.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't remember that. That wasn't like an American thing a while ago. Americans, like, I remember maybe at least 10 years ago, like when you take trips to Midtown. Yeah. You would see what was new, and it's usually just statues.
Yeah, they started. It started getting popular in the States probably a good 5 years ago. Okay. They started seeing the big figures and more detailed figures. NECA started doing their own thing, and talking about NECA, they have a crazy turtle line coming up.
Was it a wrestler that had it? Like, he was that. Go ahead.
Zack Ryder.
Yes.
They gave him like a pizza box with like the 4 turtles that they're packaged in pizzas.
There you go. Okay.
That was actually pretty cool.
You can buy them in the box?
Yeah, that's Super 7 that made those.
Oh, that's a different company. Gotcha.
That's the ones that's doing the New Japan figures.
Oh, wow. It's so circular.
So,
right?
Yeah.
Because I remember a while ago, you were talking about just the figures in general, like specifically with the wrestler figures, that they weren't as high quality as they are now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Turtles want me to go broke. So last year they re-released it from like the 80s Turtles, the cartoon series. They released 2 packs of the Turtles Target exclusives that looked really detailed into what the Turtles cartoon looked like. They look just like the cartoon characters, like the same shapes and everything like that, the smiling and everything like that. They're so good looking figures.
Cartoon didn't have colors, right?
Huh?
Cartoon didn't have the colors, right?
No, cartoon had colors.
Physical colors, like the
comic.
Comic was that one.
Yeah. So they're releasing their Wave 2 and 3, which features April O'Neil, Casey Jones. They made Bebop and Rocksteady. They made Baxter Stockman. They made Leatherhead. They made Rat King. They made Slash, and they made a cartoon accurate Slash too, not the one that in the arcade.
Mm-hmm.
So the doofy looking one.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and they announced Metalhead, and they're all gonna come out in 2 packs of Target exclusives as well. And I'm like, I hate exclusives because they're hard to find. I don't have good targets around me to find these things.
So are those just, you better get them online?
They don't even sell those online.
Target doesn't put them on their website?
No, they don't.
Didn't know that.
Shit, and they in 2 packs. They're $50 each. They come with 2 figures, and the detail of it is just sick. Like, it looks beautiful, but it's expensive as fuck. Like, I want to get them, but I'm like, you know what? If I don't have them, I'm fine with it. I got a nice set of Turtles. I got the movie ones from the GameStop exclusive ones. I'm fine with those. I could keep those, and I'm happy.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand.
That's a rabbit hole I'm not trying to get into
don't
with
have
turtles.
You don't have them when you're looking for something to get. That's probably a better thing for you.
But then I was reading that NECA is planning into making a turtle van as well.
Jesus Christ. Are they going to make the blimp too?
The turtle van was the first thing mentioned. They didn't mention nothing about the blimp.
All right.
Because the blimp was kind of hard.
What do you mean?
Because it has to be inflatable.
That is not hard. You just put a dinky balloon in there, it'd be all good.
But like, if the way that you're making like the detail orient and how you want to make it, you have to make it kind of like maybe a hard plush style kind of thing.
You mean the figures?
Blimp, yeah. I don't know.
It'll be all right because there's a version of it I've seen before, an older one. It didn't fly, obviously, but like they can do it.
No, I had the turtle blimp. I think I still have it. That you blow it up. You had to blow up the blimp part.
But do you know if in fact you could inflate it with helium and it would float, or was it too heavy?
It was too heavy because the figure part was too heavy, and then if you add a character to it, it put a weight down on it. Yeah. Yes.
Ew.
That's science. We should try that one day.
Yeah, I know. Just do it.
Let me see if I have. Make sure I don't have holes.
Who will fly?
Who's the lighter turtle? It's Casey Jones. I think the lightest figure of that series was April. So there's a chance that April will fly with it.
I love the box art for those. I don't know if you remember.
Oh, I love them. I loved it. I still have the turtle van in box.
It's pretty good. Yeah. The realistic, and also the marquee for the Turtles arcade game with the realistic people, the real April on there.
I can't wait for 1-Up.
Oh, that's the arcade 1-Up, right?
Yeah, I'm getting that.
And you said they carry it where?
Walmart, GameStop, any big retail that has it. But you got to go to the big lot stores and not like the small stores.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I got to travel to like Miss Jersey to find a big Target.
I wonder where you can buy the Unicron.
Probably that website, that Transformer website I gave you. That showed. Did I show you? I think I showed Jenkins. There's a Transformer website. They exclusively sells Transformer figures.
So it's like from the first until now.
Yeah. Also Hasbro Pulse.
Yeah, that's right.
They are Hasbro.
That's right. Oh. Okay. Well, look. Here's the information on why he exists. So apparently, there's something called HasLab, and that's a crowdfunding program. Yeah. So there's dream products there. So this is IGM article that has the information on it. Mm-hmm. So it's got like 34 pictures of it. It's like I'll send you the link because I can't send you all the pictures.
Yeah.
But the main thing I'm wondering, like, why now, is because it was crowdfunded. I guess whichever one the fans will vote with their money for is the one they're gonna make.
Yeah.
And I don't know who voted for this. This is too much. Right. It says it's a minimum of 8,000 backers. So 8,000 people were pledging their money. This is $575 for this thing. I might just make him the episode. Like,
that shit's sick.
When they show it, when it's transformed, it looks even cooler. It's like,
yeah,
look at the freaking planet.
This is something you kind of want two of them. You want one Transformer and one not.
Like, I could imagine. You know what this is perfect for? If you own a comic book store.
Yeah.
This is perfect if you have a comic book store. Like, to display this in the front window.
That's crazy. That looks sick, though.
And let me try to get the line. It's from the Hasbro Transformers War for Cybertron, which if I'm not mistaken, at first wasn't that a game first?
The War for Cybertron, yeah, and then it became the current series.
Yeah. Yes. Oh wait, is it also the cartoon's name?
Yeah.
It is War for Cybertron as well. Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
And then,
Go ahead.
So, Marvel Legends. There's so many Marvel Legends coming out. Before we get into like the movie news and everything like that, but they pretty much one series, the Endgame series, pretty much makes Fat Thor.
What?
So
didn't see that.
he's the Build-A-Figure.
Oh, okay.
They showed previews of an actual big ass giant man. They announced Doctor Doom coming, Shang-Chi's coming, She-Hulk's coming, Spider-Man PS4 Mark III suits coming, Spider-Man PS4 Velocity suits coming, Warzone Punisher, Vulture. They have Deadpool and Hitmonkey 2-pack, which they both have white suits, which I kind of want. They got Havoc and Polaris 2-pack with the old school X-Force suits.
Oh, good.
Like Havoc with the leather jacket, Polaris in the blue and gold with the green hair. This is the one I think between like Julio and you will like. This is the Cyclops with the leather jacket with Jean Grey and Wolverine 3-pack.
Yeah, essentially, is for those that don't know, it's essentially the 90s animated series trio.
Yep.
The love triangle they had on the show. I was telling Mark, I just wish it came with Wolverine punching Cyclops and this stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be so dope.
A couple more they announced was this is part of the X-Force Marvel Legends line. They announced Deathlock. They announced Danny Moonstar, which is he'll be a Walgreens exclusive. They announced Morph. Strongman will be a figure build.
Cartoon Morph? Because I know he was in the book with the
Exiles.
no face.
Exiles.
Okay.
Yeah. The Build-A-Figure will be Strongman, which is pretty cool. Also in that wave is Weapon X from Age of Apocalypse, X-Man.
Excuse me, you said what?
X-Man, yeah.
Nate Gray? Or
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Those are announced.
Wait, is the Cyclops there or no?
Yeah, I sent you
Cyclops? No.
the link.
Okay.
So those are announced for the San Diego Comic-Con. Those are ones coming out this year. Oh, and the Cosmic Ghost Rider, which pretty much is Ghost Rider, Punisher mixed together. That one actually looks really dope.
Steiner does not approve.
Huh?
I said Scott Steiner does not approve.
No, he's like, there's no figures of Scott Steiner though.
You know, I just mentioned from the Hornswoggle interview I saw. If you want to watch it, it's on Chris Fanby's. He's a YouTuber that does wrestling interviews. Hornswoggle even mentioned that Scott Steiner was on that show that they were at.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, he's not even here yet. And they were like, well, why is that significant? It's because I think he went and got his own car. And it was like, why? Why would he do that? He's like, I sent the guy to the airport to pick him up. And I think he went and got his own car. And I'm just like, damn, even you send him a car, he still is an asshole.
Yeah. They also announced the Marvel Vintage line, which is the vintage boxes and shit like that with Hulk and Iron Man coming out. They did the whole X-Men vintage ones, which are coming out. They actually did the model scale of the X-Men 1 covers, the Jim Lee X-Men 1 covers.
Okay.
They did a whole model scale of the figures.
Nice.
Looks pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of stuff from Marvel Legends coming out. Talk about Marvel. They announced all their shit that's coming out within the next couple years.
I don't know how I feel about the packaging of Marvel Legends.
Yeah.
I don't like it too much.
Yeah, the cat packaging is pretty basic. It's nothing really special, but they do have cool looking figures. I think they've gotten better and better over the years too.
This is true.
So
who's behind them now?
Hasbro.
Hasbro. And it wasn't them the whole time, right? Before
Hasbro been doing it for the last 8 years.
Okay. But who was the one that invented it?
Toy Biz.
Or was it a different company?
Toy Biz.
Okay.
They did the WCW figures too.
Are they the same people though? Like, did Toy Biz have people who left Toy Biz and went to Hasbro or something?
Marvel bought out Toy Biz and then it became Marvel Toys, and then Hasbro lined up buying the rights to make the Marvel figures. So I guess their people went with their people and they created their figures.
Okay, 'cause I'm like, it's like a lot of it just really still gives me the Toy Biz vibes because they were kind of the first ones in America anyway, pushing the articulation.
Yeah.
I remember that before that, you would find different people who had the official license to make Marvel figures.
Yeah.
But they would not have the Toy Biz articulation. Like the Marvel Legends was like it's like the way the wrestling has like the elites are the ones with the articulation. Yeah. So I find that whole thing fascinating because it's like they just took that model and ran with it. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Then that way everybody wins.
Because even Marvel does that too. They do.
They do basics of that.
They do like their action figure toy line for kids. Then they do the collectors, which are the Marvel Legends, and then they do the better ones with the Marvel Legends. But they have a tier. I think most companies have that because like Avengers, Infinity Endgame had their own action figures too. That was not Marvel Legends. They were smaller. They were a little cheaper.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What type of articulation? Still decent?
Basic.
Okay.
So Marvel announced all their movies and TV shows coming within the next 2 years. I'll mention the movies first, and then I'll go into the TV shows that are going to be exclusive to Disney Plus. Black Widow is set for May 1st, 2020. Eternals will be November 2020. Shang-Chi.
I don't know anything about.
Eternals is very cosmic characters. Mandarin is going to be part of that. It's gonna be a weird movie. I think it's gonna be a more of a serious tone. Guardians of the Galaxy is like it's characters that you don't know, but you're gonna learn and you may like them.
Okay, all right.
This is the beginning of Phase 4. Spider-Man: Far From Home was the end of Phase 3. Shang-Chi is coming out.
And his movie's called Legend of the Ten Rings, which like that screams the Mandarin.
Yep.
Does he traditionally have anything to do with that? Because I've never seen him in Iron Man.
Not in the Iron Man particularly, but yeah, he has had things with Mandarin.
Okay, cool.
So Shang-Chi's coming out. He actually taught Spider-Man martial arts.
Really? Like how long ago was that?
In the comic books, a couple of years, like maybe about 15 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. Spider-Man learned how to fight from him.
He's an old character.
Yeah, he came out in the 70s.
Yeah.
So his movies, February 12th, 2021. Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness, comes out May 7th, 2021. Then you have Thor: Love and Thunder, which will come out November 5th, 2021. And finally announced and confirmed that Blade, with a new actor, is coming out. No release date.
It's pushing more of the star power because he's an Oscar-winning actor. Mahershala Ali is going to play Blade.
Yeah.
But I noticed something about it is that people are pushing for Wesley to be Whistler, which I thought that'd be cool.
That'd be cool. I'll be down with it. And they confirmed Fantastic Four is in the works.
No news on who's cast as who.
Yeah. So now I want to go into the Marvel. Marvel
question: practical effects thing or CG thing? I say I want a practical effects thing.
On how they did Thing and how they did Thanos, I'll say CGI.
I want somebody.
Look at Quark.
No. I just want somebody who I want to see somebody with the budget do practical effects good though. Yeah. I would like that.
Yeah, but look at Quark. Quark looks great.
Yeah, no, I mean Thanos looks fine too. Like they all look good. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think the fact of how they want to scale him, maybe
he might be too big. How big was he in the first remake?
Well, the first remake, he was not that big.
No, I'm talking about the first one after, the Fox one, not the Fox one to the Fox one being a remake to that '90s one that got lost to time.
No, they both were Fox. So Fox did two terrible horror movies. He was bigger than the one in the first. The first one was actually costume, and he was short. He was a short guy. Yep. But Thing is not that big, as in if you like in the comic books, he's never really been that tall.
Yes,
he's just wide.
Yes,
and like Thor, the Hulk is bigger than him.
Yes, Hulk has always been like they typically portray him as bigger than Thing. Yeah,
so I could see them making him more wider and stuff like that. Maybe around the same size as them, but just a bit more bulkier. Kind of honestly like Quark. I can see him looking very much like Quark.
I hope he's as funny.
So Disney announced a bunch of the Disney Plus things. These are all with the same original actors from that portrayed them, which I'm kind of excited about. So you got the Falcon and Winter Soldier, fall of 2020.
Date for it. Okay. Well, no, they don't even have a date. Ooh. It just says
fall.
fall.
Yeah. Which would be Disney Plus. Well, Disney Plus comes out November, so it'll probably launch with Disney Plus.
And that's okay. So do you think they're gonna have like just a lineup?
That'll probably be like the selling point for it, and then the massive amount of the library that's gonna be on there.
Yeah.
And if Endgame is gonna be on there.
Yeah, okay.
Wanda and Vision.
Mm-hmm.
That's spring 2021 for Disney Plus.
How much hype you got for that?
I like Elizabeth Olsen though.
I mean, sure, she plays a good Wanda for what she is, but she was not captivating in the movie at all.
What I heard though, that this show is gonna lead into the Doctor Strange movie.
So does that mean he's gonna be like the wacky neighbor,
right?
Stephen Strange just pops into a hole every once in a while. Okay.
Yeah, because he's supposed to. Scarlet Witch is supposed to be in the Doctor Strange movie.
You know what I want? Here's what I want. I saw they mention it. There's a Hawkeye show. I don't think it's listed in this thing.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I'm getting to it.
I hope it's the Matt Fraction Hawkeye. I don't care if it's the same guy from the movie. It better be funny.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be more in the comical point.
If there is no Pizza Dog, I'm not watching it.
It even has the lettering the same.
Of the Matt Fraction Hawkeye?
Yeah.
Don't tease, man.
So the one Loki, spring 2021, which is gonna be the actor that played Loki as well. If you watch Endgame, you know he left. He got away.
Okay. And I just know that most of these are retaining the actors because the landscape has changed.
Mm-hmm.
It's no longer taboo for an actor to do the television show because you know how it is. People go, the show's going to be lower quality.
And Marvel paid all of them a lot of money. Well, Avengers made a lot of money.
Well, yeah, like you just put it that way. Yes, they pay them a lot, but don't forget their movies made a lot. So, yeah, why not?
Oh, and news, Endgame beat out Avatar.
Yep. And congratulations, I guess. Yeah.
Disney wins out either way because they own Avatar now too.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, it doesn't really matter. The mouse wins.
He's like, yeah, with the finny gauntlet in his hand.
He's missing one stone. I don't know what it is, but he doesn't have it all yet.
He almost bought out Hasbro, and I think that's the one company they've been looking to buy for a while.
No,
they want the rights to Transformers.
Oh. I mean, but that's not a bad thing at all because if they got the rights to Transformers, somebody could really make some good movies with it.
You know what's crazy though? And I'll be straight up with you.
Mm-hmm.
As bad as the movie's gotten, they still make a lot of money.
Did you know China is the #1 market for Transformers movies?
They Chinese people
they like to see junk crash into each other.
Yeah, man.
They really do.
One I'm excited about because I'm very curious on how this is gonna be and how expansive it's gonna be is What If.
As in, like they're gonna do what with that? A series or a show?
It's gonna be a series.
A movie.
It's gonna be a series called What If.
On what though? The network?
On the Disney Plus.
Does Disney Plus network have shows rated R?
Yeah.
Do you think they'll let a What If be rated R?
Yeah.
Because they have the Punisher. Some of the best What Ifs had the Punisher in it. I mean, because what if he kills the Marvel Universe? I'm just saying.
Yeah, so I'm very curious on what they're gonna do and what stories and how expansive of the stories they're gonna do. So
Peter Parker.
That's what I'm looking for. Yes, we need a What If Peter Parker was Peter Parker.
Mm-hmm.
Hawkeye. Yeah. Hawkeye, fall 2021, which is gonna be starring Jeremy Renner, and it's going to be based on the comic book series that was written.
Hopefully, give Matt Fraction. Let's do it.
And then Yeah, those are all the TV shows lined up for Disney Plus right now, and then that's all the announcements they made. They made a lot of announcements of the actors going to be in a lot of these movies. They introduced Natalie Portman as the female Thor and Thor: Love and Thunder.
Okay, I got a question to ask you because, when did he have a alter ego?
Thor?
Yeah.
A human form, yeah.
Was it the same actor? Or was it a smaller man?
Well, in the comic book, it was just him in a regular outfit, but he was still kind of tall and shit. But he then grabbed the hammer and he became Thor. In the comic, in the movie, they never really showed him having a alternate side.
Okay, that's what I mean. Like, so this will be the first time they do it. Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting to see because they're not going to use Natalie Portman as the hero Thor, are they?
Well, are we still gonna have Fat Thor, or is he working on it?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
And then it comes to a point that he becomes unworthy. I think they might do the unworthy storyline, and that's when she became Thor.
I'm just wondering, is it gonna be a buff Natalie Portman? That's what I'm wondering. Like, is she in her 40s?
Well, Thor wasn't. The female Thor wasn't that buff.
No, but she's still a Thor, though.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It's gonna be interesting what they do.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm interested now. I wasn't before, but I am now.
So, the Shang-Chi movie is gonna be the first like Asian starring Marvel movie.
I saw, and they announced the lead actor, which is cool. I'm not, again, a lot of these people though, I'm still not familiar with what they've done before.
Yeah.
You know what he was in?
Nope.
So yeah, I mean, congratulations.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know what you've done before. Sorry, dude.
And also on Marvel's side, they announced the first pack of Marvel Ultimate Alliance DLC characters, which would be Blade, Moon Knight, Punisher, and Mobius, and it's titled Marvel Knights.
And that's gonna be like, see, that's why I asked if they're gonna be able to do rated R stuff.
Yeah.
I wonder, because wait, does that mean Nighthawk's gonna be in it? Wait.
Well, no, this for the game.
Oh. I'm thinking. Damn, I'm still thinking. I'm talking about.
There's a lot of talks right now of Keanu Reeves playing Moon Knight.
I see, but there was like one other character that it was like highly predicted that he might be.
Yeah, it was
a cosmic character. It was like a cosmic
Warlock.
Character. Yeah, it was Adam Warlock.
I hope he don't play Warlock. I don't think he fits Warlock.
I don't know Adam Warlock's personality. I just know like what was he? Like
if you watch if you watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2, he's supposed to be the perfect specimen.
Yeah, that's the thing they tease that it doesn't show up, right? They mention it.
Yeah, so I honestly the dude that the person they're looking at right now is the guy that played the Red Jason in Power Rangers the reboot. He was also in Stranger Things.
No,
yeah, I forgot his name. I don't know his name by heart, but he was. If you watch the reboot of Mighty One from Power Rangers, he was the Red Ranger. I think he's gonna play Adam Warlock, and I think it may be a good one.
They're gonna reboot the movie.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Yeah, that's fine. You know what? If they reboot the movie and add do it like the Boom Studio shit, and like, really go into the Boom Studio stuff instead of the regular basic shit, that'd be amazing.
Legend of the Dragon, please. I don't care. Just do it.
Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting. We have a lot of things. What else got announced? There's so much X-Men news. X-Men is gonna have like 6 books coming next year.
I saw the cover for the new X-Men 1, and I'm disappointed in the fact that they haven't gone back to matching uniforms.
Yeah,
there's a Marvel girl. There's a Corsairs in the background, but he has his old outfit on. It's just like. You could have worked a little harder to make this look like a team, right?
Yeah.
I don't like
it. Aren't all of them? Oh, wow. I just noticed that they're all the Summers.
Yeah, you see all of them there. You see
Vulcan.
With the short hair.
And Vulcan, the third brother.
Really?
Yeah, the one in the back.
Oh, that's the dude that's flying?
Yeah, that's Vulcan.
Oh, that's who that was. Okay.
And then that's Wolverine's in it. So Wolverine's like,
but he's got the brown and tan. It's just like, all right.
But like they're all family except for Wolverine.
Gotcha.
Wolverine's.
Why is Corsair not aging? Is that discussed? Did he turn into? Is he a mutant?
But
Isn't he
yeah, he's kind of a mutant. I don't know what exactly he is. I never really read his stuff.
Yeah.
But they announced 6 books, which is X-Men #1. You got the Mandarins. Yeah. Yeah. What was the super people called?
Oh, the Morlocks.
The Morlocks. There you go, Morlocks. Because it's written with but then again, you got this guy writing, and I'm actually very excited for him writing X-Men. Hickman, he's the one that did the Ultimates.
Okay.
And he wrote really good stories with the Ultimates when he did it. So I'm like excited to see what he does with it. You have them, which is a team with Storm, Bishop, White Queen, Pyro, Iceman, and Kitty Pryde.
Okay, that's not bad at all.
You have Excalibur with, I guess that's Psylocke, which he's became Captain Britain. You have Apocalypse.
Oh, somebody on Instagram. I think you follow Caroline Cosplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she put up the images to that one because she cosplays as Psylocke.
Oh, okay, cool.
I was like, what the hell is that? Okay.
Rogue, Gambit, and Jubilee is part of this team, and there's another dude that I don't understand who he is because he don't have like a certain look.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Maybe it's Captain Britain. Victor.
Oh wow, that is an old character.
Yeah, and that's the new Excalibur. New Mutants. I don't know none of these names, so I'm not gonna even guess it. And then they have a X Fallen Angels, which is Psylocke, Cable, and X-22, 21. Then you have the new X Force, which is Wolverine, Beast, Colossus, Sage. I don't know who that is. I think that's Black Tom. That is Black Tom. Phoenix,
Excuse me?
Domino. That's Black Tom.
He's on X. I thought he was a bad guy. Wait a second.
They bad good. And I lose track of this shit. I'm not crazy about these teams, to be honest with you. Where's Juggernaut? What happened to Juggernaut?
I saw that there was something. I think they depowered him or something.
I know for a while Colossus had his.
Yes,
power.
I do remember the Colossus with the helmet. Yes.
Yeah. So there's a lot of shit coming out. A lot of things with Spider-Man are coming out. There's so much shit that we're just gonna be all day like talking about it. But it's a lot of good stuff. The MCU I think was the more important one to really discuss because that one is the future of what Phase 4 is gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be some good stuff coming up in the end. They announced a lot of stuff with the DC TV shows with seeing that this season is going to be the end of Arrow.
Oh yeah, I saw they just wrapped up the last stuff, but that's it.
Yep, no more Arrow. They're doing the Final Crisis, which is I think that's where Arrow's going to die.
No.
They announced that Brandon Roth is playing Earth 1 Superman, which is going to be interesting.
On the show?
Yeah. So he's going to reprise Superman, but he's playing Earth 1 Superman. He's playing, remember the one with the white hair?
Oh, okay.
He's playing that Superman.
Okay.
They announced that Supergirl got a new suit, which looks a lot like honestly, it looks like the Injustice 2 suit. There's trailers for the new Watchmen TV show. There's trailers for the Boys, which comes out later this month, which looks hilarious as hell. So you definitely have to watch it.
Let me just say, I saw the Watchmen 2 trailer. Confused. I don't know what is that based off of something that happened in the books.
I do not know, and I'm as confused as you are.
Because there's just a lot of people, police officers with yellow masks on to cover their face, because that's significant. And
yeah.
Because the heroes or the villains are coming to the cops' houses now. Like, what is going on? Like, Dr. Manhattan is on Mars. Then at the end, there's a stinger where he picks up the mask.
Yeah.
And you see the blue hand.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what is happening? I thought that lady was Regina King.
Yeah.
I'm like, does that mean that Riley is going to be the main character of this show? Because she doesn't look like Riley.
Yeah, I know. And she talks both of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's her.
Burt Ward is also to appear in Crisis on Infinite Earth, Burt Ward is the original 1960s Batman Robin.
R.I.P. to Adam West. I'm pretty sure he would have been there.
And in the Batsuit, no.
Mm-hmm.
Still running from the bomb.
Oh my god! I hope that's the plot of the episode.
Take the bomb, please.
Please save it.
They showed the trailer of the Witcher TV show, which actually.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna tell you about. I want to see. Did you get to see it?
It looks pretty good.
That's what I was saying. Like I heard some some skeptical things about it before I saw it. I was like, oh no, he looks cool.
Yeah.
So I'm actually kind of excited. Do you know what that's a part of? That works as is it a Netflix show or is that anything
Netflix
else?
show?
It is. Okay, cool.
It'll be a Netflix show. Marvel bringing back the 2099 series in a big way. I do not know exactly what they're doing with it, but I felt like they did it like 4 times already. So
make a show. 2099 universe. Do it. Why not?
That'd be good. Batman Beyond is getting a Blu-ray release that comes with a pop.
I did see that was coming out. I'm excited about that.
Other news: the Russo brothers are announcing a project for Grimmerjack and Battle of the Planets.
Oh, jeez. That's ridiculous. Like, I haven't seen anything Battle of the Planets in a long time.
So that's gonna be.
Wait. Hold on. Let me not get this confused. You mean the Japanese Battle of the Planets, right?
Yeah, G-Force.
Wow, dude, it's been like years.
So I'm interested because that's like the origin of Power Rangers, right?
Are they? Oh shit!
They
They're
got
not that old.
Yeah. Well, they're older than Power Rangers.
Yeah, they are. Damn, they are.
Other news. What else we got? You ever watch Veronica Mars?
I used to a little bit.
Yeah, they got a brand new show on Hulu, and they brought all the seasons on there. So if you never watched it, watch all the seasons and watch the current one. If you did watch them and you just want to continue from season 4, start from there. It's actually quite good. I watched the first 2 episodes and I enjoyed it.
This reminds me of like that time period, like post Buffy. Did they ever like do a reunion for Buffy?
No.
For a show? I know they did a cast reunion where they sat around and talked and stuff, but they never did a show.
You know, I kind of wish back in a couple of years ago when we wanted these shows to come back and they just never came back. I wish like Netflix and Hulu were existing so to buy these shows and keep them going.
Oh, make the new seasons? Yeah.
Like Firefly.
Damn, you're right. What happened to that? Like, I remember there was like a lot of fan like response about bringing it to something, and it just never happened.
Yeah.
Damn.
Other things. I forgot to mention this with the Power Ranger news. Psycho Rangers are actually getting their own comic.
As in, like, what are they in English?
The Psycho Rangers are they are. That's the English one. That's the space, the evil Rangers from Power Rangers. In space.
Yeah, that's right. Psycho Rangers are. For some reason, I was confused with like the ninja ones because they have a different name.
Yeah, they're pretty badass. The comic is called The Psychopath, and is going to actually do the origins of with the Psycho Rangers and everything.
Wait a second. Oh, the Psycho Rangers, the one you showed me the picture in English, in American, they look like street thieves.
No, that was Zed's Rangers. We don't confuse them with the Psycho Rangers.
Oh.
Psycho Rangers were actually badass.
Oh,
The Zed Rangers suck.
dude, I was gonna say, wait a second. Are you mean telling me you're about to give those guys a show?
Yeah. Other thing that got announced in San Diego Comic-Con, the movies that made us. Netflix is doing a documentary series. If you watch the show, The Toys That Made Us, they're doing the same thing with movies. So probably the first one I heard it was going to be The Goonies. I think Never Ending Story is going to be one, and a couple others. That premieres in the fall.
I don't know if it was recent. There was a recent tweet that showed behind the scenes. Somebody used it as a joke.
Yeah.
They showed the original, I guess, puppet.
Yeah.
Of the dragon from Never Ending Story.
Yeah.
It said, but he was dead because like they stripped all the fur off.
No.
Yeah, I'm like, man. What was his? Do you remember his name?
Oh, the dog?
The big dog, yeah.
Falcor.
Okay. Sorry. Trying to fix this.
What else? Rocko's Modern Life is coming back to Netflix.
Wait, it was on when?
Soon.
No. I mean, when was it? I don't remember that.
Rocko's Modern Life?
Yeah.
Well, it was never on Netflix. Now it's going on Netflix.
Oh, okay. Because I remember, like, Damn, they had
It's a new series.
Wow. Okay.
It's a Rocket Modern Life movie.
Oh, they're not doing a new season?
Movie, and it comes out August 9th.
Wow, that's pretty soon. Okay.
Last little bit. Maverick. You saw the Top Gun Maverick trailer?
No, I heard about it, but how many shirtless dudes or chicks are hugging each other on the beach after playing some volleyball? Zero?
So there's none.
What? You can't do that.
Well, they haven't. They just showed him flying and shit. They didn't really show him.
Oh, you have to show the original bromance, man. Or if they're gonna upgrade it for today, it's probably gonna be 2 female pilots, so you gotta upgrade for the female bromance.
Yeah, man.
Otherwise, the Borderlands joke won't work.
Exactly.
There's a mission where you have to kill them in Borderlands.
Oh yeah.
In Borderlands 2, actually, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's all. Oh, and check out the trailer for Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's awesome. I'm so glad that's being made.
That shit looks great.
Yeah, it is. I'm just really happy that's a thing that exists.
Is Jay and Silent Bob the reboot?
The reboot of the reboot.
I'm actually excited for that. It's gonna be good.
Iron Bob is a thing. That's great.
And Toys R Us is coming back in smaller retail stores, which what they're planning to do is make it like a kind of like a park and toys thing that the kids could come and play, and
as in like what, like a theme park,
like a Discovery Zone kind of thing.
And
you can still buy toys from it.
Discovery Zone.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a deep cut. They shut all them things down. I remember that.
It smelled like pee half the time.
Oh man, that's clean your ball pit. That's supposed to do that.
Yeah, that's so much shit. Like,
that's a lot, but that's a lot of good stuff though.
Yeah, man.
What else is there? I just want don't have too much more other than that. No.
Not too much more. Again, there's a lot of things on the YouTube. Look up San Diego Comic Con on YouTube, or look up pretty much anything we said. You could look up the trailers on there. For
do you have a ranking for best stuff you've seen this year? Because it's pretty much almost over, right?
I think it's more the fact that I go for particular things, so it's not like something that I look at around. I look at directly at the things. Like Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles were my direct eyeballs at WWE figures. I didn't look at everything else because I'm not gonna spend money on that shit.
No. I mean, what was your number one thing that came out of this? What announcement has been your favorite?
So far, you know what? The Marvel movie announcements, I'm happy for. I wish some characters were getting something other than the ones that we got. Like, I kind of want to see Nova. I kind of want to see Moon Knight and things like that. But I know those are probably in production anyway. Fantastic Four being announced, I'm excited for. Because I always had a soft spot for Fantastic Four. I always loved the comic books, so I'm excited to see what they do with it. The X-Men stuff, I'm curious because I like Hickman as a writer. He's a really good writer, but what I've seen with the covers and shit, I'm like,
yeah, that kind of throws me off. Lack of uniformity.
The TV show The Boys looks sick. I can't wait to watch that. That comes out later this month on Amazon Prime. Watchmen, I'm still confused. I even watched it again and I'm still confused.
Yeah, me too.
Young Justice got a new announced for a 4th season.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
Young Justice, that's actually a pretty good cartoon. It's kind of in the same likes of Justice League and shit like that, but with the younger characters. They had 2 seasons. The 3rd season, they had a thing for. They put the first 2 seasons on Netflix, and then if it got a lot of views, they would do the 3rd season, and it got a lot of views, but the 3rd season didn't go on Netflix. It went on their DC universe.
Okay, gotcha.
And there's also a lot of news with the HBO X thing, with Warner Brothers teaming up and making their own big service. So that's going to be crazy. I think the Blade announcement too. I think they got a really good actor for Blade, and I'm actually happy for that.
Yeah, that was one of my highlights because I'm just glad it's a thing.
Yeah,
like not so much who's playing Blade, not so much, the story or anything. I'm just like, wow, they're actually gonna do it in a timely fashion. That's what I mean. Like, this could have been a movie they like, I don't give a shit. We'll do it like 10 years later.
Yeah.
Like, to bring Blade now. All right, good shit.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
So I got one question
Mm-hmm.
for you before you go.
Yep.
Before we end this cast, if you could replace the cast of any movie with the Muppets, but you keep one human, one of the human actors, what movie?
I already know.
And which human do you keep?
Guardians of the Galaxy, and you keep Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
He play off of all those dummies. I'm telling you, he really could. Or get rid of everybody else and keep Batista. Keep him as his character.
I will do John Wick.
All right.
But I'll have Keanu Reeves talk Kermit.
Oh, so who's the real thing?
And the person that stays the real thing is the guy that runs the Continental, the black dude.
Oh shit. Okay. All right.
I just picture it in my head. And I see like Miss Piggy trying to assassinate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you see like the chef, the Swedish chef with fucking guns shooting. Yo, make that movie. Muppets meet John.
That's pretty good, yeah. But it would have to be Keanu Reeves.
But Keanu Reeves talks Kermit the Frog.
You mean his voice comes out as Kermit?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
So he has the long slick hair. Make him look like Keanu Reeves, but it's not Keanu Reeves. It's
no. You have to make him have a Kermit right next to him.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves, the way he acts is a certain style.
Yeah.
And it just, could you imagine him acting with Muppets? It'd be hilarious.
Yes.
So if you make a Muppet him next to him, that would be even better.
That'd be crazy. I'm all for that.
Assassinations, yay!
All right.
Yes, sir.
That was a lot of stuff to cover.
Yeah, but you know what? Again, like you said, we didn't pick anything we don't really care about too much. So
there is probably a lot more, but this is what I've seen. I think the thing I like the most though has been the figure stuff. Like, me too.
The wrestling stuff, I think, has actually been more of the stuff I like.
I think since I started like collecting it, I think the wrestling stuff got me more excited too. The fact that that's what I've been searching for.
So many, and they all look good now.
Yeah.
And that He-Man stuff is kind of cool, man. It really is.
It is, and I thought that was a good mashup. I thought this like the Ghostbusters one. I'm not crazy about. I like that.
That's the alarm.
Yeah. I like the Undertaker is like the plasma ghost and shit.
He doesn't like Ghostbusters.
No.
Shit, he said the magic word.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't like the Taker being the plasma and stuff. Like, it looks cool, but I was just like, eh.
They copped out. I get it.
I felt bad for Zack Ryder. I was like, yeah, he's such a Ghostbuster fan. You're not gonna make him one of them.
All right. So let's wrap this up. So we let you go. Thank you for listening to It Gets Better Last Week podcast. Make sure you check us out on SoundCloud where you catch these episodes. They're gonna go up on YouTube as well. Also check our social media, Facebook group RedCycloneInc, Twitter and Instagram also RedCycloneInc. What else we got? We got a Tumblr as well. Check that out. And the WordPress. Where you at, Merc?
Find me on all my social medias. Merc with the Mic on Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, YouTube, Twitch TV, and check me out on Facebook. I'm one that pretty much talks on the board, so I'm RedCycloneInc and the RedCycloneInc page and the Wrestling Battle.
Okay, good stuff. I had an idea for the Babel too. Is that we could? Do you know if anybody, if you ask questions, will they give you answers and stuff? Can you do like polls?
Yeah.
So I want to incorporate some polls into the Babel, see what people think about certain things.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely do it.
And we could answer them and discuss them on the show as well.
All right, cool.
That'd be cool. All right, y'all.
All right. Peace out.
Make sure you follow them Jenkins. He's out there with them sandwiches.
I'm about to eat a sandwich.
Take that bread. All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace out. Laters.
Let's remix it.